All right, so we have the Megacryptopolis 3D pulled up here, and this is part two of the first video that I did. And if you didn't watch that video, you can go back and check that one out. Um, it was basically a beginner, um, like kind of tutorial layout of what I was doing at the time, and this is the continuation of it. So if you don't know what was basically being done, I purchased. I really encourage you to go check the video out, but I just was purchasing citizens and matching them together to create more citizens, and that is one of the. You can look at the guide in this video and just check out all the rules and the way to play. And you got to figure out a way to play and kind of grow your economy and earn. So this is part two. Go check out part one. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. Hit the like button because it helps with the visibility of the video. And here we go. So since that last video, in this video, you can see that they have updated and they are kind of building over what they already have created and making it better. So little things have been changing and little things have been added to the game, and you can check all of that out in the guide. But I'm gonna do a quick breeze through and just show you my progress. So you can see here, this is one of the announcements that they put out, basically talking about the how the first stage of the evolution has started. And now they took out the vault to where it used to be the resources, and I'm gonna click out of this, and now we're on the dashboard. So it used to be the resources that you know create or produce, you can sell them for TRX within the game, by selling them off for the native token to the game, and then selling that token on the Tron exchange for TRX. So they stopped that because I guess that was like a little burning mechanism, perhaps, and they did as much as they needed to do, and now they're going on to the next part. So that's kind of that sucks a bit because that was a good technique for people to earn, excuse me, so people to earn some income by just doing simple things through the game. So you can still do that, but it's a little bit more harder now. It's not as easy and I guess just passive as it once was, with that vault being there for you to always produce and sell. Now you still can produce and sell, but you might have to sell directly to other participants, but that could be a little bit challenging because it's a lot of competition. So right now, we're going to go to some of my assets, and you can see first I'm going to go to my citizens. As I once had a lot of citizens, I've sold most of them off, and now I'm building back my army of citizens. And you can see right here, I have a lot of C citizens. Some of them are for sale right now, and these are what are considered NFT. Um, so these are like NFTs, and you can sell them, you can resell them, or you can put them to work. So you're always going to need citizens to complete tasks within the game to earn or create things. So, that's just a look of my C citizens. I also have B citizens and a few A citizens. So we can go, I'm gonna X out of that and just show you some of my production lines. So at the time I made this video, I started and brought up this metaverse. I believe I had like two residential buildings. and maybe one mixing plant. So since then, I've added some apartments, and two, three more mixing plants. And my strategy at the time for that was to basically uh, basically create basically create like a business creating sand, and it was going well for a minute until they took the vote. So now I have to think of another strategy. And don't get me wrong, it's definitely a resource that's sellable. You can sell it on the market, and I'll show you what it goes for on the market. But it's just a bit challenging because you have bigger production, sand production buildings out there, so they can create more and sell it cheaper. So it's a little challenging. So you can see here, sand is about 999 um amounts of sand is going for 789 TRX. Can you get that cheaper? I'm pretty sure, but you would have to navigate within this to find cheaper amounts. But there you go. It's still sellable, and sand is needed to create buildings. All the resources are needed as a mixture to create things. So it's always in demand. But so we're going to take a quick look at the guide and see some of the new activity that's going on real quick. So you can see municipal is something new that was added, and basically now you can create hospitals, police departments, fire stations, and you'll get mega for when there's a disaster or maybe a fire and your fire department is deployed, you'll get TRX for that. Or when your police precinct is deployed for something, and the same thing with the hospital, you get earnings from the usages of these uh, municipal buildings. So that's pretty cool. That's a way to earn. And I think let me see. So here's basically protection for different levels. Here's I haven't really gone thoroughly over this information, so I don't want to spew out some stuff that is not accurate. But you can see here that you definitely create earnings from those municipal buildings. And I know it was more. So here's another new feature is upkeep, where you have to like keep the condition of the building up to par. So it's like information there on that. And that's definitely something I'm gonna have to read, because I have buildings, and now they got like a bar under the building. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So you can see here, like this bar is like basically your upkeep. So if it gets low, you have to do what it takes to bring it back, which is usually maybe hiring. Maybe they have some type of business that fixes this, so you have to make a payment to that business and then receive the necessary repairs for your buildings. And so that's that. Like, I just wanted to like kind of touch. It's still definitely um ways to earn. And just to give you an idea, like my mixing facility, look how much this mixing facility is going for. 27,000 TRX. Now, and it's others. Put it like this: you can definitely make you can make some money. You just have to have a strategy when you um have a strategy when you participating in a game, because it's it's little things in there that charge you TRX just to, you know, but TRX is not as expensive as the ETH. So if you playing this game on the Ethereum network, then you definitely have to be strategic in what you do and how you play it. So, but I'm not going to spend too much talking about it. But it's getting better. Like they're updating it and doing things, and eventually, even the way it looks. Like if I zoom in here, like even how it looks up close, you can see they're updating things and making it, and pretty soon it's going to be people walking around and doing things, you know, and ways to participate within the metaverse of this um game. So that's it for this one, and I'll catch y'all in another one.